You gotta stop, buddy.
Look at the look
He's
at
so
this.
adorable.
Yeah, like I mean, there was that whole thing like Sega does what what Nintendo don't back then, but honestly, I mean, some of the Super Nintendo stuff was really pushing the boundaries of like graphics and sound.
Oh yeah. Which, I mean,
And
it's kind of
this
a shame we don't have that similar mantra today, but I don't know where the direction changed on that.
yeah. So, you've never played this, have you?
I've never played this one.
Okay. So Kirby Superstar is more of a collection of games. It was advertised as like 8 games in one. So um, you have the story campaigns right here. You have Spring Breeze, Dynablade, and the Great Cave Offensive, and you can do them in any order. Though Spring Breeze is like for beginners, and I think it's a remake of Kirby's Dream Land 1.
Okay.
And then you have the Gourmet Race, where it's a mini game of Kirby racing against King DDD, and the second player can control DDD.
Ooh.
Dynablade is like the follow up to Spring Breeze. The Great Cave Offensive is like a long treasure hunt thing. You also have these other games right here: Megaton Punch, Samurai Kirby, which are like little versus modes. We can try those out in a little bit. And then you have the other ones: Revenge of Meta Knight and Milky Way Wishes, which show up once you've beaten the other ones. So
Okay.
now there was a port of this game. Let me hold on. Let me move my microphone here. Make sure everything's coming in. There was a port. There was a port of this game for the Nintendo DS, Kirby Superstar Ultra, which added some stuff. But I'm not gonna suffer through trying to screen share and get NetPlay working on the DS emulator.
Fair enough.
So let's go ahead and start with Spring Breeze. So level 1 star, it's for little babies. All the food from Dreamland has been stolen. Hurry, Kirby, or everyone will starve.
No! You can do it, Cubs.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
believe in
gonna
you.
wait right here because the little intros play if you wait long enough. So DDD comes in and freaking just takes all the snacks.
No!
So new game. Okay, is this your first time playing? I'm gonna let this play for you just in case there's something you're missing. I'm assuming you know how to play a Kirby game, but and most of the Kirby games after Superstar tend to follow a very Superstar format. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes anyway, just to show this. Look, all the Kirby's are right there. So I guess Kirby. I guess this is something too. Like Kirby is like not one character; he's like a race.
Which is interesting. I never even really thought of it like that.
Because this is always something that shows up in like Kirby media. There's always multiple Kirbys. And doesn't seem to be just like a like a gameplay contrivance. It seems to also be a case in the lore. Yeah, there's multiple Kirbys, there's multiple colored Kirbys,
Yeah, and
but they're all
I
called
do
Kirbys.
remember. Yeah, and I do remember seeing the colored Kirby's in Smash Brothers.
You see a door, press up.
Oh, my controller decided nah was the time. Okay, jump B. So these just look like standard controls.
Yeah, the copyability and everything is pretty much the same throughout. Like in Kirby, I think it's Kirby Dream Land 3. They do something with the buddy system, like the way buddies work, where you find like all of Kirby's little friends.
Yeah.
I was playing that a little while ago. I've never played that too much. And so you press B, make them float. Now, the thing is, you're going to be controlling the companions, but pretty much all the controls except for the copy ability remain the same.
Okay.
So it's up to me to summon, a buddy. And then you, the second player, take control of the buddy.
Okay. Inhale, Curbs. And then now shoot.
Blap. You did it. Wow, I'm a gamer.
Oh, my goodness. Target marks the spot.
Jump, spit out star. Now, this is something you can't do because you're not Kirby. You can't spit out stars.
No!
Only I can.
The star power just wasn't with me.
Now, they don't explain the copy ability in Spring Breeze, and I think they're kind of assuming that a new player is not familiar with it. So, like, they didn't explain copy. They don't explain copy. But you can still do it in Spring Breeze. So now I got the beam.
Ooh.
So beam attack. Here's your move sets. You press start, and then you go through and you have your move sets. You might figure out, like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. So, like, all the different moves here.
A machine gun.
Yeah, and so I press A, and then now that's you. So you get to control Wild Do. Now, this guy doesn't turn into anything. Neither do these ones. So, you know, you know your Kirby. You know how it works. You should know how it works for the most part. Let me get this guy. Hold on.
Yeah, it's relatively the same from all the other Kirby games. Not to mention, I mean, Smash Brothers too.
Yeah, and so over here, if you come over here next to me, and I press A next to you, and I throw this hat, and you grab it. Go ahead and grab it. You change into Sir Kibble.
I am the Kibble.
Yeah, and so if you, this is copy, so yeah, so that's just all my moves with that. Go ahead and press start, see if the menu comes up for you. Yeah, so you can go through there and see what the moves are.
Okay. So that's with the dash, okay.
Yeah. Dash is just double, forward.
Yeah. Oh, and then start again. Oh. That was awkward.
Yeah. I always thought, like, when he got on the star as a kid, it looked like a big thing of butter. Like, because of how, like, curvaceous it is or whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take that. Oh, no, I can't do it. Go ahead and pick them off for me. There we go. Now let me swallow them. Now I got a bomb.
Oh. What an explosive deduction.
Now, if you want to be the bomb, I can throw this to you and oh no, he's gone. Never mind. Oh no, he's there. But once you reach like the thing is that my health is what matters. So if I go to 0 health, it's game over. But if you go to 0 health, you'll just die. But while you're like in your death throes, basically, you can, if there's an enemy that's copyable right nearby, you can just touch them and change right into that and get your health back.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's happening, right? So let me go ahead and just throw this to you. Boom, you're back.
I am the bomber.
And there's all sorts of little secrets in this, but like I was saying, pretty much since Superstar came out, most of the games in the Kirby franchise have followed like the Superstar formula. Like if you're playing this right now, if you played any of like the Kirby games on like the 3DS and stuff, you're kind of like, yeah, I kind of get the gist of how this works.
Yeah.
like Kirby Star Allies or whatever that game on Switch was, that's more closer to Dreamland 3.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, wait. Oh, he was the boss. That's
Yeah,
right.
he's fine. You can just beat him up. Easy. See?
Something in my mind was telling me, oh, tree. Ocarina of Time. On me. I'm dancing too.
Did you ever watch Kirby Right Back at You, the dub of the Kirby anime?
No.
They have some funny voices in that. Like the dub is like bad, like it's that usual like 4Kids, Fox Kids, you know, dubbing job, right?
Yeah.
But there's some funny voices in it.
Hey!
And then I think Meta Knight sounds like they try. Oh God, how does he sound? I remember it. For some reason I always remember Meta Knight's voice. He's like, oh, like you know, like almost like he might be played by the same guy that played Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh God, that edgy voice.
You know, but it sounds that kind of voice. That if it's not the same actor, it's the same like genre of voice.
Yeah.
Oh, let me throw it to you. Go ahead and get that. Hurry. Hurry, get it. There you go.
Ah!
Now you're Knuckle Joe. And let me get this guy. Ah. Oh, cool. The fire guy. But first this. Candy. Super candy. I go over here. Just run this way, right? And if you're fast enough, you can go over here and just take care of him in one shot.
Glorious.
And that's another thing about this game is that, like, I remember as a kid, once I had learned everything about it, I could run through it, like, once a day. Like, almost the, like, entire game from beginning to end. Like,
Yeah,
including all the
like,
other...
speedrunning?
I didn't, like, I'm not big on speedrunning. Just because, like, I don't know, like, I prefer to, like, try to soak in a game, you know? I only really like to play a game fast if I feel like it's really satisfying. I don't like glitch hunting just to get a better time, basically.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean sort of the state of like speedrunning as a what is it?
Like a career or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm mean more like the speedrunning is just like, oh, I want to see just for my own sake if I can beat my own best time.
Yeah, some games I think are pretty conducive to speedrunning, and I don't mind trying my best to get the best time within like mostly glitch-free runs. Like Resident Evil games and stuff. This game, Mario World. You know, it's really games I would think like some of the Castlevania games too, as well. It's really stuff like I don't know, like I don't really quite understand trying to speedrun something like Pokemon Red. Like that's a very foreign idea to me. Pokemon, like a Pokemon game is not meant to be speedrun. It's
Meant to like have more of a connection with your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, okay, I want to get the best time on Final Fantasy VII, so I'm gonna run up and down these stairs in a particular way, like, and you know, that kind of thing.
The more what I'm thinking of too is just like, just doing it because you want to.
Yeah.
Not so much that you want to beat somebody else. Like for instance, like Super Mario. You may enjoy Super Mario, you may enjoy the platforming aspect, and you want to see how quickly you can just get through like a segment of a
take it, get it.
Ah! Of a game.
Yeah, and I think it's just that like some games, the whole idea, like Sonic is kind of like that. Well, like you play Sonic 1, right? And Sonic 1 is very like people say Sonic 1 is bad, but I think it's really I still like it. You know,
I haven't. Yeah,
I've heard people say, well, Sonic doesn't really get good until like Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 when you can do things like the spin dash and whatever. Get over here. There you go. But I like Sonic 1 a lot, and I think the problem is that people kind of take the marketing at face value, like, oh, Sonic, go fast. So I start the game going fast, and I die. You know?
Yeah.
There you go. Take that.
Thank you.
But really, the way Sonic 1 is meant to be played is you take your time, like your first few runs, and then you memorize things, and then, you know, you can get through it faster with each replay.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's why, so then it's like, you take a long time, but then maybe you have a friend who is like, oh no, watch this, and then you see them, like, just speed through it and, like, just get everything they need to get. Like,
yeah, like the community aspect of it, you know, where you have just people just showing each other, well, this is a cool thing you might have never thought of.
Damn it!
No! Kirby!
Okay, well, watch this. Hold on, let me get this guy. This is funny. So I have a mic. This is one of the special copy abilities. Right? So go over here. Like, I don't want to use it yet. Go over here and break these star blocks for me. Okay. Let me get through there, right? So you see this guy? You see this guy right here, right? Watch this. So I do that, and now he's dead.
Oh!
There's that one.
That's cool.
And I'll save the last one for over here, right? Let me get up here. Let's see, let me get up here, right?
Oh, my controller. Ooh. Major Mike.
Are you still the character? Yeah, you should be. Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
You said something about your controller, so I thought you disconnected for a second.
Nah, my controller disconnected, but all I had to do was just turn it back on.
I wonder if that's a problem with NSO, with Nintendo Switch Online, or if it's like more of like a hardware thing on your end.
It's
because I have heard some things about and yeah, you can press the shoulder buttons to guard. Oh crap, you don't. I can't. What happened? Wait, how'd that happen?
No, I do not want to end.
Oh, okay.
That's
crap.
weird. Yeah, it's a hardware issue on my end. My Joy-Cons, the rail, on the actual Joy-Con itself, that holds it in, is starting to slowly deteriorate over time.
Okay, yeah. So I'm Parasol. Do you want the Parasol ability?
I'm kind of familiar with the this guy.
Okay. And then you have stone right here. So, like, what I could do right here is I could take this. Hold on, let me throw this. Don't touch it. Stone, right? Bam. Bam.
Oh.
Bam.
Oh.
Bam. Let's see, hold on. He does one. Hold on, let me see if he does it. He'll do it eventually. Like, there's 8 ton. 8 ton. There's the Kirby statue. He turns into a statue of, like, a big muscular dude eventually. And I'm trying to figure out how, like, if it's just random. Or whatever. But the cool thing about that is that you're pretty much immune. So if I just want to sit here like this and you can just take care of him yourself, you can do that. And it's not gonna, like, affect me at all. Like, I can just sit here the whole fight and you can just fight him yourself. Have you learned to do the combo with him yet? Go ahead and touch one of those guys. There you go. Beam is really good against Krakow here. It's like the ideal weapon to take him down. And then
it doesn't show me my abilities.
Oh yeah, because we're in a boss fight, I think. So if I can wait for him to go right here, right, and then go up here. Here, go ahead. Oh no, wait, you can't do it yet. There you go. Take that, and I'll just go ahead and take this. Right, take that, and I'll finish him.
Barack! Be Become unrock, please.
You just have to press the attack button again. But rock is very, very powerful, but you have to figure out how to like the timing to use it. See, you just took him down like 2 hits. That's how powerful it is. But you have to put yourself in like a weird position, right?
Yeah.
Where you're about, or where in order to get like an enemy like him.
Yeah, especially that you have to like kind of expect where he's going to be sometimes too.
Yeah, rock is one of the most powerful abilities, but it's the least versatile because there's no like, it's not like beam, which has like an arch like beam, or cutter, which is like projectiles and combos and stuff. It's just you jump and then you smash, and if you miss, you know. So if you want, I can go ahead and throw beam to you. Go and get beam, and let me go over here. Ah, crap. So here we're fighting the big man himself.
Oh no, it's a smackdown.
Now I have no ability, so I can't fight him.
Meanwhile, me
unless he shoots out, like he'll do his attack right there, and I can get that star that comes out of his hammer right there and shoot it at him. Go ahead and hold the attack button. Now fire. There you go.
Oh, King D. Oh, you just skipped that. Okay, sure, why not?
Oh crap.
No,
the
game put me in harm's way.
You sacrificed your life. Yeah, if I move too far away from you and you're off screen, you'll transport right to me. Otherwise, the game would start bugging out.
Yeah, which is both good and bad.
So you might like be preoccupied doing something, and I'm over on the other end, and like suddenly you're transported away from where you are.
Yeah. Wait, it's over?
Yeah, Spring Breeze is already over. Spring Breeze. Funny enough, Spring Breeze is about as long as the Kirby game, Kirby Dream Land on Game Boy is.
Huh.
Yeah. So Spring Breeze is kind of a remake of Dreamland, and it's about this long.
You could say that was a breeze.
But yeah, and it's one of the easiest. The games get progressively longer as they scale in difficulty. So Dynablade this is more or less like a glorified tutorial.
Okay. The curbs.
Next. And sometimes I would just leave like this screen and other screens on like all the time as a kid just to have the music play.
I mean, it's good music. I'm trying to keep it down so it doesn't get onto my microphone.
Oh yeah, yeah.